saw you, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just look what happened, tell me. I'd rather hear the honesty. Don't give a fuck if it hurts me. He saw you, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know. Hello everybody, it's me, Alexander. Just want to make a quick little video on how I made my song, He's Not Me, which is part of my recently released album, System Overload. So first we start off with this pad right here, which is just like a stock Ableton pad. And then we bring in this snare right here, which I do have some EQ on, so it'll sound like this. Yeah, so basically the whole entire first verse is just that pad and the snare. So with them combined, it'll sound like this. And then going into the chorus, I add this 808, which sounds like this by itself, and I pitched it down so it's deeper. And then I pair that with the pad, the snare. I also added these kick drums in the chorus. Then with those four things paired together, it sounds like this. Very chill, very dreamy, very atmospheric. And then for the vocals on this part, not much, like just like a lead vocal. And then with my chain, I have my auto-tune, EQ, a vocal rack with all the sauce, more EQ, a phaser, and some reverb, quarter note delay. And this is what the vocals would sound like. We barely talked for a minute, then you went out and said it. You got someone in your life. My heart came crashing down. He saw you, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just look what happened, tell me. I'd rather hear the honesty. Don't give a fuck if it hurts me. He saw you, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know. And then there was like a little spoken interlude before we get to the second verse, where I take out all the drums and I just go back to how the song started with the pad. So it's really just this. With this little spoken part, which I have basically the same effects on it, except I did take out the EQ8 and replaced it with a midnight EQ to give it like a telephone vintage vocal effect. So it almost sounds kind of like a voicemail. So it sounds like this.
Tell me, when he does the eye cutter, tell me what I missed. Was I just a face for you, or someone you can't resist?
And then together.
If it hurts me,
tell me, when he does the eye cutter, tell me what I missed. Was I just a face for you, or someone you can't resist?
And then going into the second verse, it's pretty much the same as the first, except I bring back the kicks that I had in the chorus. Then I add the snares again. And then I bring in like this hi-hat clock sound. Then we have the pads. Then I also add in an electric piano. And then the 808s. I'll solo the electric piano by itself so you can hear it better. Then the clock. Then together, it'll sound like this.
we made some progress, just for it to fall apart. Don't think we can stop it, it's built in our heart. Every time you go with him, I'll keep holding on. If it comes to this, then I'll let you go.
And then for the second chorus, we keep all that from the verse. We add another layer of pads. Keep the drums, but then we basically open up the EQ on the snares, so it'll sound like this. And then we bring in a new clock sound that's a little bit faster. And then I have new vocal layers for the chorus. So we have like the main like leads for the chorus right here.
He's sweet, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did?
But then I also have a layer panned hard left.
He's sweet, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just open up and tell me. I'd rather hear the honesty.
Then one panned hard right.
He's sweet, but he's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just open up and hear the honesty. Don't give a fuck if it hurts me.
And then combine it. It'll sound like this.
He's sweet, but it's not me. Does he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just open up and tell me. I'd rather hear the honesty. Don't give a fuck if it hurts me. He's sweet, but it's not me. Doesn't he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me.
And then together, it'll sound like this.
I'd rather hear the honesty. Don't give a fuck if it hurts me. He's sweet, but he's not. Doesn't he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just open up and tell me. I'd rather hear the honesty. Don't give a fuck if it hurts me.
And then going into like this bridge section, I have the pads, the electric piano, and then I have this other pad right here. Then with those three combined, it'll sound like this. Then I have this right here, which is just like lines that I took from the chorus, spaced them out, put a telephone effect on it.
He's sweet, but he's not me. He's sweet, but he's not me. I'd rather hear the honesty. He's sweet, but he's not me. He's sweet, but he's not me.
Yeah. And then we go into the final chorus, where it's very stripped back. I took out the kick drums, I took out the snare, and I just have everything else and added the clock back in. This final chorus was originally going to have a tempo change, but I decided to remove it from the final release.
He's sweet, but he's not. Doesn't he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just open up and tell me. He's sweet, but he's not. Doesn't he treat you like I did? I wanna know, even if it breaks me. Just open up and tell me. I'd rather hear the honesty.
But yeah, the song was very simple, very like chill. It's like that was kind of my goal with like a lot of my songs, especially going forwards. I kind of want to have more like dreamy, chill, atmospheric type tracks. So yeah, I'll just play this part together without the vocals so you can hear the production elements. And yeah. Yeah, that's basically how I made He's Not Me. The doll that I use is Ableton 11 standard, and I use a Focusrite Scarlett interface, Audio-Technica headphones, and an Audio-Technica AT2040 XLR microphone to record the vocals. Stay tuned for more like production breakdowns, as I want to turn this into like a series on my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.